Hi everyone, Abby here. Welcome back to my channel for Tech Tuesday, or welcome if you're new. Now today, I'm going to be comparing the brand new Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 to the Galaxy Watch 5, which is now 1 year old. But before I get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed so you can stay tuned to all my new videos dropping weekly, and so you can help the channel grow. I have both of these smartwatches in the 40mm Bluetooth version. So I have the Galaxy Watch 5 here in the color silver with a Bora purple sport band, and I have the Galaxy Watch 6 here in the color gold with the same colored fabric band. And today I'm going to go into the major similarities and differences between both of these smartwatches and let you guys know ultimately if I think it's worth the upgrade or not. And I have done full reviews on both of these smartwatches, so if you're looking for more of like a deep dive review, getting to learn more of the features about the smartwatch, hearing my full opinions on them, you can find my full reviews at the top right and also linked in the description below. So the first difference between these is going to be the price. And I have the current prices on screen for you guys as of recording. Because the Galaxy Watch 5 is a little bit older now, being out for about a year, the price is going to be a lot lower than what we're finding on the Galaxy Watch 6. And I will say that the Galaxy Watch 5 is becoming increasingly harder to get. I found that Samsung is kind of phasing it out and they're pushing more people towards getting the Galaxy Watch 6. So if you do want the Galaxy Watch 5, I'd recommend buying it sooner than later. And I do have purchase links in the description below for both of these if you're interested. And all right, guys, now I'm going to go into the major spec similarities between both of these smartwatches. Both of these smartwatches have an AMOLED color display, touchscreen operation. You can track your blood oxygen saturation. It has built-in GPS, heart rate sensor built in. They have Bluetooth calling. So yes, you can take calls directly on your watch. And I've gone ahead and listed some more on screen for you. Now, these are not all of the spec similarities between both of these smartwatches, but as you can see, I'm running out of room here. And these are definitely the most important, I think. This is what they look like on me. I put them both on the same wrist so you can kind of get a feel for how they look side by side and size-wise. Now, when it comes to wearing them, I find both of them very comfortable to wear. And they fit the same wrist sizes, so that's great as well. Not only do they fit the same wrist sizes, but they also have the same 20mm band capacity, so you can use watch bands from the Galaxy Watch 5 on the Galaxy Watch 6 and vice versa. And I do have a 7-inch wrist, and I have both of these with the small and medium size band, and you can also get them in the medium large size band. And I find both of them very comfortable to wear. I've had no skin irritation issues whatsoever as well. Now, getting into the design between both of these smartwatches, they are very similar. There are a couple of little design differences, one being, you know, the new type of band they're using. On the Galaxy Watch 6 here, we have that new one-click band, which is awful, in my opinion. Taking this band off is a real hassle. So I really prefer the traditional kind of pin watch band that we have on the Galaxy Watch 5. When it does come to the bottom of the watch here, they're identical here. Same heart rate sensors, same sensors, both have the same charger as well. Watch on the Galaxy Watch 5 is a tiny bit slimmer. And if you guys are finding this video helpful so far, please go ahead and smash that like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. So another thing I wanted to mention is that the colors appear a little bit different. So here we can see the exact same watch faces. We can see this one has more of a purple hue. This one's a bit more blue. This one, some of the stuff appears a little bit larger. So you can see this watch face appears a little bit bigger. When it comes to the spec differences between both these smartwatches, they are very similar. And there's not many differences at all, such as Galaxy Watch 6 having a faster processing chip. The Galaxy Watch 6 also has a slightly larger display with a reduced size bezel. It's supposed to be more improved sleep tracking, having that new one-click band mechanism. The battery life changed a little bit, and the operation and layout are a little bit different. And those are really the main differences I have found between both these smartwatches. Both of these have a quoted battery life up to 40 hours with the always on display off and up to around 30 hours with the always on display on. Now, I will say that I did not get anywhere near that battery life. I personally am not able to get them to go past 24 hours unless I literally just turn off everything and just use it as a watch to check the time. It really depends on your usage here, what battery life you're gonna get. But with my usage, things like GPS walks, runs, daily alarms, timers, and more, I have gotten on average for the Galaxy Watch 6, 17 to 18 hours of battery life. And for the Galaxy Watch 5, I've gotten on average 15 to 16 hours of battery life. I think the new processing chip we have in the Galaxy Watch 6 here has improved the battery life a bit. I've gotten about an extra hour than what I got previously. It's always nice getting more battery life, but I would have liked to see, bigger increase. Whether or not that's an issue to you, if you're someone okay with charging your smartwatch every day, I think these could be a great smartwatch option for you. But if you're someone who you want your battery life to last a lot longer, you're really gonna need to look elsewhere because Samsung is not doing that right now. When it comes to activity tracking or tracking my general metrics, I'm getting very similar results. They differ a little bit, so you can see the steps and the active minutes and the calories are a little bit different. They're differing between like less than 5%. When it comes to kind of general activity tracking, they both have good GPS. I haven't had any issues with GPS dropping or anything like that. They connect really quickly and they're reliable. They both track a huge amount of activities. So if you are someone who you want this to track your activities, like they got you, you can do that on both of them very well. Now, when it comes to operation, I have seen a few little differences here and there. For example, if I go ahead and add a tile, for the Galaxy Watch 5, we're kind of swiping left to right. For this one, we are kind of swiping up. Little differences here, nothing crazy that really changes your usage of the watch, but there are a couple more tiles available for the Galaxy Watch 6 compared to the Galaxy Watch 5. When it comes to the speed navigating the smartwatches as well, Galaxy Watch 6 a little bit faster. All right, guys, so the next thing I'm gonna talk about is sleep tracking. So here's my sleep from last night. So one thing I do like with the new Galaxy Watch 6 is that they now give you kind of like time you fell asleep, time you woke up, right on the sleep page there. So that's definitely handy. But for both of them, if you want to see your sleep data more in depth, you have to go into the app and connect it to your phone. So something I would have loved to see change from last year, because much like the Galaxy Watch 5, the Galaxy Watch 6, you need your phone for a lot of things. So I've gone ahead and connected my phone. So yeah, for sleep information, you do kind of have to rely more on your phone to get more detailed information and kind of see things more in depth. So I don't love that personally, because I want to have everything viewed on my smartwatch. I think it's a lot more helpful that way. And I do think that the Galaxy Watch 6 has some improvements in sleep tracking. I think it's more accurate in determining the sleep stages that you're in, as well as when you fall asleep and wake up. I think it pinpoints that a little bit better than the Galaxy Watch 5 did. So the question you guys have been waiting for, is the Galaxy Watch 6 worth the upgrade from the Galaxy Watch 5? Well, at this point, I would say no. Now, I know that's an unpopular opinion, but I'm just telling you guys the truth here. In my opinion and my experience using both of these smartwatches, they are very similar. Like, I could not justify buying this if I already had this, to be honest. Now, don't get me wrong. I think the Galaxy Watch 6 is a great smartwatch, but I don't think it's worth the upgrade because, like I've said, I don't think there's enough changes to justify buying a brand new smartwatch that is almost identical to the Galaxy Watch 5 if you have that one already. If you don't have either of these, I would definitely recommend picking up whichever one's cheaper in your area. Now, if you're someone who you're maybe buying a new Galaxy device like a Z Flip 5, for example, you might be able to get the Galaxy Watch 6 for a cheaper price if you're bundling it with those savings from promotions than you would getting the Galaxy Watch 5 alone. Now, go ahead and comment below, like, do you guys think it's worth the upgrade? Would you get the Galaxy Watch 5 or the Galaxy Watch 6 if you had to choose? I really do read all the comments and I love hearing from you guys. Now, if you guys want to pick up either the Galaxy Watch 5 or the Galaxy Watch 6, I've gone ahead and left a link down in the description for you to use. And if there's anything I missed today that you want to know, just go ahead and drop a comment below. Thanks for watching, guys, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.